WTMA.
Now, here's more of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA.
Welcome back, folks, to the last few minutes of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show here on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com. We're talking about some creative ways to sell your home for more money, and I want to finish with these two, I think, very important things, because we've talked about a lot this show, this hour, but I really want to fixate on two more things. Number one is setting the right price, okay? If you're going to sell your home in this market, I think now more than ever, something like a Zestimate or some sort of automated online value is just a joke. Okay, there are too many variables. They don't have enough information. They have no idea what your upgrades are or what kind of condition your home is in or what any of the other comparables had in form of upgrades or condition. It's, I think it's a fool's game to try and say that your home, your most expensive asset, is worth X based on what some sort of, algorithm tells you your home is worth. You need to work with a professional that understands pricing in this market and not just that does a really good job of making adjustments on their analysis for, what you have or don't have in comparison to others. But we also have to be really clear on what people are willing to pay for in this market and how much they're willing to pay for it. That's a really, really, really important facet to selling a home in this market because pricing is so sensitive. You price it too low, you leave money on the table. You price it too high, people don't come see it. You've got to reduce your price. Then people see, all right, well, that's weird that a home would reduce their price in a market like this. I thought everything was selling super fast. So you've got to be really careful. You've got to work with, and this is my last point, an experienced agent that understands this market and is having a lot of success in it. Not just an agent that did well over the past few years when selling real estate was pretty easy, but who's doing well now? Who's succeeding in a market that's a lot different, that's tough, that has shifted. So when you're talking to agents, when you're interviewing agents, ask them how their current business is doing. What are they doing differently? What skill sets are required now to sell real estate that maybe weren't so much required when everything was a lot easier a few years ago. And I think that for those that are going to sit down and take the time and ask those hard questions, those tough-hitting questions, you'll be able to weed out the folks that have just gotten really good at a presentation versus those that are out there that are just crushing it. So thank you so much for listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show here on the Big Talker 1250 WTMA. If you want to reach out to me because you have a real estate need or question, we'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Our number, 843-800-0065. That's 800-0065. Or go to listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend.
Join us for another edition of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show next Saturday morning at 9 and Sunday morning at 10. Contact Brian Beatty online at listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. Or call him at 843-888-0065. That's 843-888-0065.